why do we need sunscreen every day? I wear sunscreen every day, and I remember my friends always ask me the same question, especially when it is not a sunny day. Daily sunscreen may be ignored by many people in their daily life, but actually it is so important. There are two kinds of invisible UV rays secretly hiding in sunshine. UVA penetrates your skin more deeply and will cause skin aging, while UVB are the primary sunburning agent. Unfortunately, these harmful rays are everywhere. Whether you are lounging on the beach, jetting down a ski slope, or hiking up a mountain, whenever you are outside, you are pumped by these invisible rays that can cause irreversible damage in your skin cells. Or even worse, it may cause genetic mutations which may lead to fatal disease such as skin cancer. And that's why you need sunscreen to protect your skin. So how does it work? Sunscreens, which can be sprays, lotions, gels, or waxes, are usually made up of a mix of chemicals. There are two main sunscreen categories with different mixes of chemicals to block the sun rays. Thus, they have different mechanisms to protect your skin. The first one is inorganic sunscreen. It can reflect or scatter the light away from the skin. So just imagine there is a shield or mirror covered on your skin. And the second one is organic sunscreen. It can absorb UV rays so that our skin doesn't. It's more like it will eat the UV rays for your skin, so the rays will not harm that. Next, we'll talk about how well does the sunscreen protect your skin. You will always see this SPF number on every sunscreen. SPF is a measure of sunscreen's ability to prevent UVB from damaging the skin. The SPF number on your sunscreen bottle determines what fraction of the damaging UV rays will make to your skin. For example, SPF 30 sunscreen will only allow 30th of sunburn-causing radiation to get you. A way you can apply this SPF number to yourself is to multiply the SPF by the amount of time it normally takes you to get a sunburn without sunscreen. And you should be safe for that many minutes. For instance, if I have a very fair skin, so normally I'll get burned in about 10 minutes. Therefore, if I used SPF 30 sunscreen, I would theoretically be safe from sunburn for about 5 hours. So, it is 10 minutes till burn multiple SPF 30 equals to 300 minutes, or 5 hours. Researchers warn that most sunscreen users apply only half this amount they should. So just be as liberal as possible with that white liquid gold. Then how much and how often to use? Sunscreens should be applied 30 minutes before sun exposure to allow the ingredients to fully bond to the skin. To ensure that you get the full SPF of a sunscreen, you need to apply 1 ounce, and it's about a shot glassful. Do you remember the SPF stuff we talked about before? So basically, it will give you a brief concept about your safe time under sunshine. Therefore, reapplication of sunscreen is just as important as putting it on in the first place. So reapply the same amount every 2 hours. Sunscreens should be also reapplied immediately after swimming, towering off, or sweating a great deal. So next, we are talking about some common myths about daily sunscreen. So there are many people who think that wearing sunscreen can cause vitamin D deficiency. However, by now, no solid studies or evidence have shown that sunscreens cause vitamin D deficiency. Also, it is available in dietary supplements, which is enough to support daily metabolism. Also, many people think that, oh, it's cloudy outside, so I'm fine without sunscreen. Many people think it's important to wear sunscreen in summer or in a sunny day, but they think it's unnecessary when it's raining or cloudy. However, sunscreen is actually a part of daily routine. Actually, the weather makes little difference with overcast conditions, blocking as little as 20% of the inbound radiation. What's more, geographic features like snow, sand, and water can all reflect as much as 30% of the sunlight that hits them. So surprisingly, sometimes you may get higher UV exposure in bad weather. As such, you shouldn't rely on the local forecast to protect you. Finally, there is a question for you to think about. Which options are the good uses of sunscreen? Actually, the right answer is A, B, and C. Please think about that. Thanks a lot for watching.